Triple threat drill, good drill to start with any first through eighth grader to get them have the ball in position right away. Throw the ball out, catch it like you're catching a bounce pass, triple up in 2 to 3 different spots, and then the last one, reach in the cookie jar and hit the shot. Again, a good drill for any grades 1 through 8. Again, building up to triple threat cut through, we're really still stressing that you catch it and get in triple threat position so you can score it, drive it or pass it, but then cutting from the top to the rim. We want to get the player to the rim and then replace with the other opposite side. A good build-up drill. Again, a build-up to the 3-on-3 cut through and triple threat drill is the pass, screen, and curl through. The rule is if you screen, you pop back and replace to the original position. If you get a screen, you curl tight to the bucket and then replace back to the wing. Again, coaches switch up who is the point, but again, the 2 rules, screen and curl through, and screen and replace yourself. Another variation is follow your pass and ball screen, pick and roll. Again, continue to stress though every time they catch it, they must triple threat for a second and a half, but again, pick and roll. When you pick, you open up to the ball and dive to the basket. Again, pick and roll, dive to the basket. Follow your pass drill. Good drill to get a lot of kids involved in a short time and a short place. Follow your pass, 2 hands, 2-hand target. Really stress the hand target. And when you pass, step into it. Fingers go out, thumbs go down. Again, hand target. Be ready to catch it so you can make the good play and eliminate mistakes. Another version is the shot fake. Take a dribble, get a better passing angle pass. Again, teaching kids that you're just not going to directly pass it in. You're going to have to get the defense moving and get a better pass angle. Little shot fake, step with the outside foot and to make a direct pass. 4-man partner post moves. We're teaching 2 moves right now. The drop step Moses move, and when the player gets it, we're shot faking it, getting a better passing angle, building on passing skills. And one side scores, gets their own ball, throws it to the other side. So we get some movement like you would in a game. Again, this is the drop step Moses move. The next move out of the post that should be taught every night is the up and under, what we call the Dominique. The passer is still shot faking, getting a better passing angle. And then the post move, you're going to either pivot to the baseline side or the free throw line side, make a shot fake, and try to get to the rim without the dribble. If you need the dribble, make it strong and make it between the legs. Again, a good passing and shooting series called the Michigan State series. You have a number of guys in a small area. We're entering the ball to the post, making a drop step Moses move or a Dominique move like it was shown before. Again, you're getting a number of people involved. If you have 6 players involved in the drill, you should have 5 basketballs. And once they're done with the post move, eventually you're going to go to where they make the cut to the post and then they up screen and get the elbow jump shot. You can progress in a number of ways. A simple defensive drill getting 4 people involved is 2-on-2 help and recover. The terms to use is, again, close out, high and short, and then the big thing is jumping to the ball where the ball's in the air, jumping to the ball and showing your back numbers as you just seen. Again, 2-on-2 help and recover. A little defensive drill that should be used at all levels, 4-on-4 shell. Key concepts is we're jumping to the ball like 2-on-2 and showing our back numbers by swiveling the head so we can see ball, you, and man. Coaches make sure the offense triple threats it for a 2 count, then move it so we're getting proper jumping to the ball technique and you can correct their mistakes. Weak side should be halfway across that midline from the rim on out. You should be on the rim line if you're 2 passes away. If you're 1 pass away, you should be in the passing lane. Again, a good drill for young kids 1st through 4th grade would be static drills, around the waist, around the knees, around the ankles, also mixing it up with between the legs off the dribble or 1 leg, around right leg, around left leg. A good warm-up drill, but also a good eye-hand coordination drill. Static ball handling skills. Out of bounds plays. The first one is called smokestack. Again, you have 4 guys lined up. I usually have the 1 man taking it out. The 3rd person in line back screens for the top man and he dives the bucket while the first 2 guys split and go either corner or either wing. Again, when you line up, be careful that they don't line up too tight to the out of bounds. My rule of thumb is have the first guy line up at the elbow and then follow in line after that. Smokestack. Next out of bounds play is play 1 or any number with 1 at the end. It's screen for the screener with a box set. With that box set, the front guy in front of the ball, the 5-man, screens back and brings the 1-man to the 1-man to the corner. Excuse me, the 3-man to the corner. Then the opposite low post, the 4-man, screens diagonally for the 5-man. So it is a screen for the screener, pick the picker. This is play number 1 or any number with 1 at the end. Screen for the screen back, get a screen, come back, and then the man that sets the final screen comes back as you see on the video. Play 2, same setup, but this is for the inbounder. Against a zone especially, it can go against a man. First person in line, the 5-man steps out hard to the corner, and if it's a man-to-man, they screen across at the top, reverse the ball to the top to eventually what is the 2-man, and the man that took the ball out of bounds will get a screen back to the corner for the shot. The man that sets a screen at the block will eventually post up, and eventually he could get a post move, or the guy can hit the shot from the corner. Again, this is the 32 offense against a 2-3 zone. 3 men are out, 1, 2, 3. The 4 and 5 are in the post. 1, 2, and 3 pass and exchange, while the 4 and 5 X the post, whether they're at the high or go low post or short corner. Again, this is against a 2-3 zone. You pass, cut, find an open area, reverse the ball, always open up to the ball, never turn your back, so the ball might be entered at any time. This is called 32 versus a 2-3 zone offense. A zone offense versus a odd defense, a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 would be called Carolina. Carolina, bottom line is 2 guys out at the guard spots, the 1 and 2 in the exchange, while the 3, 4, and 5 run a triangle. The 2 wings, the opposite wing flashes high, while the high post goes low into the opposite corner, and they continue that continuity. Again, flash to the high post, follow the ball, then roll low while the opposite wing fills the high post area. Then they reverse rolls. He rolls across, and then he rolls low while the opposite wing squeezes in and is ready for the high post opening. Again, it's a continuity called Carolina versus a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 defense. A press breaker 1-2-2, always have a man in the middle and always have a man trailing. We can flash the opposite post. Again, the trailer is in 45-degree angle. We try to get it to the middle and reverse the ball back by zigzagging the court. This is a 1-2-2 press breaker. And again, the idea is to make sure there's always a man in the middle and always a guy trailing the ball. If the ball does go to the middle, flash the opposite guard up so we can attack the bucket. That's a 1-2-2 press breaker. Another press breaker is the 1-3-1. When you don't have a 5-man that can really be comfortable with the ball, start your 3, 4, and 5, 2, 3, and 4, and run a triangle and keep their spacing. 1 man screens and then gets a screen. So it's basically a pick for the picker, but you still have the concept of 1 man in the middle, 1 man trailing, and if it goes to the middle, we sprint our wings up and get it to the rim. This is the 1-3-1 press breaker. Again, a base offense for 3rd through 5th grade would be called Cincinnati. The rules are you pass and screen. If you screen, you pop back to your original spot. But if you get a screen, you curl to the rim. Again, we want kids getting to the rim off a curl, then getting their spacing. But if you set a screen, you pop back and replace yourself coming back to the ball. All entries should be bounce passes normally. But again, keep your bottom guys, your 4 and 5 spots, wide off the blocks, almost short corner extended halfway out to the corner. So they're allowed more spacing to drive, dribble, and kick. Again, this is called Cincinnati. Drive, curl off the screen, then replace yourself. Curl off the screen, replace yourself, always enter with a bounce pass. First special is thumbs up, a high ball screen pick and roll. You can kick it or give it to the screener. If nothing's there, then run it right into Cincinnati with down screens and curls. And if you screen, you pop back and replace yourself. If you get the screen, you curl down the middle. Again, keep their spacing nice and wide, but again, the first entry is thumbs up, a high ball screen pick and roll. Another special entry is just called Michigan, with the up screen from the 5 spot for the 1 man, diving him down. If he doesn't get it, then we go right into Cincinnati. Again, the Michigan cut is part of eventually the swing offense, but again, it's just called Michigan. The 5-man up screens for the point guard. The 1 man, try to enter the ball. If not, run right into your base offense with curls and pop backs after you set the screen. This is called Michigan entry into Cincinnati. Another special entry out of the Cincinnati is play 1, an up screen from the 5 to the 1 like we did before, but bringing the 1 back up off a UCLA cut. Again, this is play 1, where the 1 man enters the ball to the right wing, 5 up screens, and then gets another screen coming off the block to the wing. Also, the 5 can also again re-enter the ball to the wing, but again, the 3-man then down screens for the 1 and then can post up if needed. And if that hasn't happened, then go right into Cincinnati. Another special entry is play 2. Run the up screen on the left side and then run the 1 man off the double while the 2 and 4 run a pick and roll. This is play 2. Another entry is play 3. Just like number 2, the 5 up screens for the 1 and the 1 goes off the double while the 3 and the 5 run a pick and roll. A good entry for any level. Play 3. Another entry is called fists. We get a back screen after the guy empties out of the post, the 4-man, and we enter the ball to the post. If we don't get the ball in the post, then we go right into Cincinnati. Again, this is called fist. We turn the ball left right away, get a back screen 5 to the 3, and if we don't, go right into the Cincinnati series.